Hello and welcome to Table Talk, this show where we talk about your topics at the table that you submitted to the subreddit SourceFed. And you can submit the next topics on Twitter at hashtag Table Talk. Oh my God.
We're answering everyone. Woo!
I honestly thought you were going to say where we talk about your tables. And, like,
I'm so glad I did.
Varnished oak, strong white wooden.
It's a good,
Sure.
strong oak.
This is plastic, I think.
Is
is
it?
what this is.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no way of knowing for sure.
Okay.
Next time.
Mike Falzone. Oh,
Mike Falzone, everybody.
Mike Falzone.
Thank you, guys.
Yes.
I'm Maude Garrett.
I'm Bree
Hi, Maude.
Esrig.
Hi, Bree.
Why don't you pick out a topic? Mike,
You know how this goes.
Here's one.
You've done this once or twice.
Yes. Here's probably just one.
Before you say that, I just want to say, I think about this at least once a week. Our conversation about Bibi Gua and Bois.
Oh yeah, I was on that
I feel like I said gua the other
said
day,
gua.
and I was going to text you, but then I didn't have your number, I think.
podcast.
But I definitely thought about
Bibi
you. Baby boy?
Bibi Gua
Yeah.
and Bibi Gua.
Bibi Gua.
I think about it all the time.
I looked back to one of our photos that I uploaded on Instagram, and I was like, "It's my baby Gua," and I was like, I remember posting it, being like, "Gua."
It's still one of my favorites.
Gua. I was
They're-
like, phonetically, how do I spell this damn word?
Yeah.
Like
you don't wanna
swirl,
make it
but with a G, so Gua.
gua.
No, I did not. I went a little bit ham. I was all GWOAH. Go.
I like that.
Gua.
See, that's creative.
GW. Hold on.
Go. Gua. No,
you
I
gotta make
can't.
it
I
more
just didn't.
simple.
I tried to get in on the joke, and I was like, I've gone too far with
That's
this.
okay,
I
you're
don't know how
in.
to. I don't know how to get through. And I was just like, send. And no one said anything.
Yeah. So
You made
you're
it a lot more
you're
complicated than
Hesitantly
is what you
in.
did.
Yeah.
is it really?
You almost just got kicked out.
Like
I think.
swirl.
It's like swirl, but with a G, so it's Gual. But you say Gua, obviously.
I've completely lost interest. I don't think I'll ever say it again now.
Why don't you read the question?
I've just destroyed something so pure and
No.
good.
No,
This is from EMS Emergency.
That sounds like a
Or
hello,
however
welcome
you
to
say-
EMS emergency. State
Yeah.
your emergency.
What is EMS?
It's like the worst version of PMS.
Is it EMS like the squad?
Hey, Will.
You on a show without me?
Yes.
You don't like me anymore?
No, it's just this thing you're doing with your fist makes it real awkward. Okay, good. I'll see you on that next show we're doing. Does he always do that?
William Haynes, everybody.
Does he just show up and...
It's like,
Cool. No, that's good. EMS Emergency says, where was the first place you drove to after you got your license? ? I drove to a bookstore, humble brag. It doesn't say humble brag.
but it was one, wasn't it?
It doesn't say the bookstore.
Subtext.
It does say the
Yeah.
bookstore. It's just I made fun of him or her a little bit, and I
Oh,
apologize
gotcha.
instantly.
Well, if he had said, or she had said Barnes and Noble, then it would be real humble brag.
Right?
Or if it was like the
okay,
planned
we
out
get it,
day,
you're rich.
Starbucks to
Right.
then caffeinate for a Barnes and Noble experience.
Yeah.
you know.
It's just a mom and pop bookstore, and he was just supporting the community.
I got my license 12 years ago. Ooh,
So you
don't
don't
date
remember?
yourself, Maude.
You drove to the DMV to get your license.
We don't have DMVs in Australia.
Oh. It took a curve at the end there.
Did.
It was like
Do you remember?
Sorry, Jay, you got a haircut. You look
Wasn't we
totally
wearing the
different
same
to when you
thing
just
today?
left the building.
Isn't
You know,
that
you
what
look like a
Will's
different
wearing?
person.
Come in
Come
here,
on, show off your
please.
JD, everybody. Woo! Look at this haircut. You look like a different
I
guy.
just think you're wearing exactly what Will was wearing. Am
Okay,
I wrong?
everybody in this
more comfortable
office
than
is
I've
wearing
ever
the same thing. I'm wearing white and black pants. What?
Anybody
I'm so
else?
comfortable right now.
Ew.
No.
No.
Okay, good. You look comfortable. You look great.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Looks
I
good.
didn't
Money
mean
well
to-
spent.
Don't you dare be sorry
You did
for anything.
mean that.
Yeah,
did
Zach,
not-
you got a good haircut
did.
too. Stop looking around like bitch, please. Oh my God, Kenny, you got a haircut too?
And you're wearing a white t-shirt and black jeans. Get in here.
I think we're just fucking with everyone in the
Yeah,
office.
we
They're
are.
walking
We
past
really
like,
are.
don't target me.
I thought you guys were supposed to be discussing other people's tables.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Let's continue. I like a good lunch table, like a cafeteria,
Ooh.
like a kindergarten.
So I discovered that
need
you
the
guys
seats
don't know what
attached.
trestle tables are.
What are trestle
What?
tables?
That's a trestle table right there. Trestle table is a folding table, so you can fold up the legs. Or
What is
extend
the
it.
what's the lineage of the word trestle, do you think?
I think it's actually been a little bit distorted because when I said trestle for the first time and we Googled it, it wasn't what I really thought it was.
What
It's
was it?
kind of a bit, it's changed and evolved. I think it's
Okay.
more of like those, like Hogwarts would have trestle tables.
Okay.
Okay.
But in my mind, it's that old bastard right there.
That's wonky to me. That looks like it's a strong breeze would knock that thing over.
Yeah, trestle tables aren't notorious for being expensive bits of furniture. It's not a staple table.
Sure.
On next episode of Table Talk, we discuss the plastic versus wooden.
I just want to make it to the point where, like, you talked about tables mostly.
Most of the time. And we didn't answer one single question.
Oh, where did you guys go when you first got your license?
I have a good
remember?
story. I
Yes.
do remember.
Do it
I
up.
took my sister to the grocery store because my mom needed lemons or something. I don't know. So there were lemons for sure. And so we were so excited to get in the car, and we're driving back from the grocery store. And one of the lemons falls out of my lap and rolls under the brake.
No.
And I'm driving, and I'm like, this is the first day we're gonna die. And my sister is screaming and laughing at the same time. And I was like, no, don't laugh. She's like, if you step on the brake, you'll just squash the lemon. It's really not that big of a deal. And my sister's like 14 at the time, and I'm 16. She's like not freaking out at all, but I reached under and I grabbed it just in time.
That would be the
I definitely went
scariest
over a
thing.
curb a little bit though, but
Well, if that's the least of what happened.
Yeah.
That's fine.
terrible.
Dude, that's the scariest thing to happen on your, like, 58th year of driving.
Yeah,
Let
yeah.
alone, like, your first day.
that's true.
That's horrible.
I don't
I'm
even
glad
know if
you're
I can
alive.
drive in high heels because I get scared of that as well. Like if it slips or it comes off, I don't know.
Yeah.
Just high heels and me don't get along on a good day. So
You
I
don't
want to
need
talk
them.
about. Oh what?
You don't need them. Girl got a leg for days.
Oh, these old things.
Just one of them though, just one leg.
She's like, but I refuse
other
to
one's
not
pretty
drive
short.
from the back seat.
Oh my god, I want to try to see if I can do that.
Dude, I can't stop thinking. You didn't
I bet
squish
you
the
could.
lemon?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Because
I
that would have
grabbed
been
it.
the perfect,
Well,
like,
my
when
mom,
life
my
gives
mom
you
needed the
lemons.
lemon.
And you
We
became like
only
the
got
best
2.
asset. You know, you're like, you've got a license. Do thy bidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
My mum would only ever fill up the car with $10 at a time. And so every time I used the car, she's like, oh, could you fill it up? Because it's obviously got no petrol, gas.
Why?
I don't know. Just something that she did. She'd only ever just
Depending
put
on
in
what
$10.
year it was, that's a pretty...
That's a full tank, right?
Yeah.
In 1992, that's like 3 tanks of gas.
Yeah.
Far out.
But now
Remember
that's like
those
almost a
days?
quarter of a tank.
Oh, I miss it.
Dude, I hate, you know what I hate, you guys?
What?
When you see movies like The Chase with the Charlie Sheen, and he pulls into the gas station, and it's like $1.13 a gallon for gas. Does that make you mad?
Oh, it makes me so mad.
Yeah.
Well, even just like road tripping through other states, like
Yep.
Texas, and seeing
Like every other
like
state.
every other state.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For my Aussies, 63 cents a litre.
Oh, shit.
Right?
I don't know what a liter is, but that sounds like a good deal.
The litres, I don't know how many litres are in a gallon.
That's like 1 soda of gas is 63 cents.
Yeah.
That is such a good deal.
Only you guys would have like a standard soda is a litre.
Yeah.
Like the drink, this is a medium. Like
Medium liter.
there's so much fluid. in
Yeah, it's
this.
too much.
Okay. Hey, this one's from Gabby Canto at Gabriella Glass. SourceFedNERD. How often do you forget to do important things? I wrote y'all a question and forgot to send it.
This is the rectification of her first mistake.
She got a question out of it, which is something.
And it made it onto the show. What a great...
Yeah, Gabby.
See? Correct your mistakes.
Well done.
Great job.
I forget to do things constantly.
Yeah.
I need to be reminded a lot about things. I don't know if it's... I actually prefer to write a list than to put things into my phone as a to-do
Yeah.
list. But I don't know. This is
So
kind
what
of...
never gets crossed off the list?
What never gets crossed off?
Yeah.
Anything to do with tax.
Yeah.
There's always something. And then once I do tax, then it's like you have to pay or get your tax. And then by that time, because I have to do tax in Australia and in America.
Oh,
And Australia has a financial year, which is from June to July, from July to June.
Okay.
And then the financial year in America is from January to December. So I'm split. Oh my God, it's so bad. I hate it so much.
That's the worst.
Yeah, I just feel like crying every time I see those 3 little letters next to each other.
It's too much.
Oh God,
It
guys.
seems like you're always doing
I'm
so. When
always
are you
doing
not
tax.
doing that?
It's just always on my list.
And you're
I'll
always
cost-
forgetting about it too? That's
yeah,
a horrible life.
It's literally a constant nightmare that I'm trapped in.
Yeah.
I have 2 accountants.
Huh. I
Oh,
hope yours is way less sad than that.
yeah,
'Cause
that's
that
the
made
saddest
me-
thing ever. You
made
gotta
my
pick up the
stomach
mood
feel
again.
so-
Oh yeah, I
Ooh,
didn't
good
even
shot,
think
though.
about it. I was just like, whoa.
I can tell you something I never forget. Payday.
Oh, shit.
Payday. Dollar bill.
Right.
Otherwise, I forget everything. Except for like taking care of my pet. I'm really good about that.
You are
Well,
really
that's
good
good.
about that.
That makes you a good person.
Thank you.
We, in our tiny apartment, for the first time ever, that was that straw nannerberry?
Ew!
We have, is it really?
It's definitely got. I'm so sorry.
What is that, kale and dirt? If you flip a switch, we have a little tiny, not remote control, but a little tiny
dungeon.
electric fire, a little tiny dungeon.
Oh, sorry.
With the tiniest little sex swing in it. So we have a little tiny electric fireplace, and one day I turned it on, and the flames don't get higher than like this.
Yeah.
But one day I turned it on, and then I went to go like get a sandwich or something, and I came back and it was on, and I just scared the shit out of myself. And I was like, if I also accidentally left the stove on, which is totally something
I've
that I
done
would
that.
do, it would just, everything would blow up.
I don't know if everyone's
Yeah.
heard, but William Haynes did that once.
He did.
He
recently.
left the stove on all night.
Yeah. Did he take responsibility for it afterwards?
Well, he's definitely been put on blast
Sure.
Yeah.
a fair number of times.
Yeah.
But good on you for cooking. That's one up from me.
I didn't say I
The
cooked, I
problem
just turned
was
the
he
stove
didn't
on.
end up cooking.
Oh, he
That
didn't
was
even
the story.
Yeah.
He turned it on, said, fuck this, and left.
I was trying to see if the stove still worked.
It does.
I left it on.
Good. Everyone's just like sweating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to pull a question?
I would love to.
Get in there.
All right, I hope it's a good one. I hope you guys sent me a good one.
Protein.
I smell it. That's what makes you burp, I think. Who knows? That's not a fact.
This one's from Johnny Boy.
Oh, Johnny boy.
Musically
Johnny.
confess. What is your most horrific holiday story? One time I cut my finger open opening a present.
Ouch.
Musically confess?
Yeah, we have to sing it.
Oh.
Let me tell you about this one time. I was sitting in the back seat of my car. I was on the window side. No, I wasn't. I was in the middle.
That's not how the song goes.
I was sitting right there in the middle. What happened next to me? It was my brother Darcy. He said, Mom, I'm feeling real sick. What do I do? She says, turn down the window and spew, spew, spew. So what did he do? He spewed in my lap.
That's not out the window. You missed.
There you go. That's my story.
That
That was really good.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Beautiful song.
I was about 7.
Yeah.
And my brother's like, I don't feel well. I was just like, open the window, out the window. And he's just like,
Yeah. Too much work over here. What's going on over
Remember
here?
when you had to physically
Yeah.
wind down your window? Yeah, no one stood a
Worst.
chance in those days. Like,
The worst.
Oh my
so yeah,
goodness.
that was like right after the Christmas holidays when we were driving. We would drive to this place. Who cares? It's Australia, but no, it was 9 hours drive every
What
year.
if there's Australian people
Yeah.
watching? Be like, I wonder if
Went
I
from
go
Brisbane
there.
to Bluey's Beach, Foster Tuncurry.
See, there are 10 people who are flipping their shit right now.
You know that my great grandfather he founded Tuncurry.
10 people? Impressive? Right?
Yeah.
You just get your celebrity status. Just
Oh,
went through. You
watch
just got
out.
verified in Australia only.
That's it. Yeah, nowhere else.
That's it.
I'm
Yeah,
already
it's
verified.
regionally. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Re-verify. They're doing 2 checks now. It's one for everywhere and one,
And one for Australia. It's a green and gold tick.
Yes, upside down.
You want a beat?
Try?
Oh yeah. Okay,
But
ready?
you got to do a different. I did the
Yeah,
box
that's too
tune, so
fast.
you got to do
Yeah,
like
slow
a
it down.
like a punk or a what else?
Okay, you
Rock.
mouth a punk song and then I'll sing.
What?
Yeah, because we did the snaps and the boop boops for your 50s
Yeah.
jingle or whatever. Like,
Dun, 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 dun,
have you ever
dun,
listened
dun,
to punk
dun,
music
dun.
before?
I'm trying my best here.
Okay, ready? Mine's real short. I'm always sick on Christmas. Snots up in my nose. Coming out into the table now. If I sneeze, that's where it goes. To the table, table talk. Table talk on Christmas. That's my whole thing. I'm always sick. I get the thank you.
Are you season change?
Maybe. But I'm sick here too, and the seasons don't change. It gets like
Do you get
5 degrees cold.
allergies?
Maybe that's it. And then I was told to have things by local bees, like get stung or whatever,
Oh, you get stung?
in the nose, and then they go away. Something happens with bees. You have to eat their honey. So do you know what I'm saying? This will
I have
make
no
sense
idea
eventually.
what you're saying.
I promise it'll make sense eventually. You have to eat the bees that come from. Nope. You don't eat the bees. Make sure, because I know they're not going to edit it out. Make sure you don't eat the bees. Promise me.
Someone's sitting there with a spoonful of bees, like.
Don't have a spoonful of bees. Well, actually, if you have a spoon, that's very impressive. But you eat the honey that comes from the bees that make it from the local flowers, and then you won't get sick as much
Is
anymore.
that right?
That raw organic honey.
So at least it made, I don't know if it works, but at least it made sense.
You haven't tried it?
No, we had it, and now I haven't been as sick, but
Okay.
I'm usually sick during Christmas.
Excuse me.
That was so good.
I blew it this time. I'm blowing.
Where are these coming? Are you eating bees?
Just don't blow in my direction because I'm allergic to bananas.
Oh, you are too. I remember the first time you're like, "What's in your smoothie?" I was like, it's strawberry. And you're like, "Great." And you're like,
That
"Banana?"
sucks. I love bananas. You're allergic?
She's
Yeah.
allergic.
No.
It's really sad.
A lot of stuff or just bananas?
Just bananas.
What kind of song do
And
you want to
rats.
sing?
Everyone's heart is allergic to rats.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right, I got one.
Yeah. How would?
It
Oh,
was
hold
a
on.
silent night, Thanksgiving night. I ate my meal and spewed it out all night long for like 3 days.
Yeah, until Christmas.
Until Christmas.
So
yeah.
So you got food poisoning Thanksgiving.
On Thanksgiving, yeah.
Oh,
It was
Lots of throwing up.
the grossest thing.
what was it from? What food?
Honestly, it was the flu.
Oh,
But I associate Thanksgiving dinner with
That's too bad.
vomit.
Have you?
So-
Is there a food that has made you throw up before and it's put you off?
That's good. That's good.
I've had, those.
Pistachios.
Oh, you threw up from pistachios?
Yeah, I ate so many when I was a little kid, and I just like cubed green everywhere.
They're so small. You would have had to have eaten so many.
I ate a whole bag.
Oh my goodness.
That's
like
really
bag,
fucked up.
like,
a bag full of pistachios, like a you know those what are they called? The nut rages? I don't know, whatever the fuck those are.
Sure.
I was
dried,
like
dried
five.
apples.
You know what? This
Bag of
reminds
those
me of
few
something.
spewed.
Can I ask you for your
Yeah.
opinion on something? Because
Yes.
this has been a mystery. Yes! That was
That's
a good
it.
one.
That's it. Yeah.
But it was like the side of the lens. Does that count?
Owen, call it.
It hit the camera
Looked like it to me.
out of this whole room.
It hit the side of the lens. Didn't hit the actual lens.
I say it counts.
I think it counts.
Yay!
Oh,
Merry Christmas.
Do it. Kill it.
We don't even have a
you.
pen. Do we have a pen? Can we grab a pen?
Because no one thought it was going to
What was
happen.
that throw?
Have some more faith in your employees.
Can you
Source
please
fed.
subtitle the whoops as well?
Oh, that's two, girl.
Killed it.
Nice. Yeah.
What's your
See that?
So
was a good
I was at a hockey game, a minor league hockey game when I was a small child.
yeah.
And I asked my parents if I could have.
minor league?
Yes, it was Connecticut. So
Hold on,
like,
what
we
was
don't
the
have
sport?
anything.
I'm not
Hockey.
fully focused. Okay, great.
That's okay. Are you in it now?
Oh,
It doesn't even matter. We're still friends, regardless of whether or not you want to pay attention to my story. So I really wanted a snow cone, and a snow cone is just juice and ice.
Yes.
And I
it
was
juice?
feeling. I think so.
It's
Right? It's
It's an
fake.
artificial
very
flavor.
fake.
Syrup. It's
Yeah.
like flavored
Yeah.
corn
Yeah.
syrup,
Yeah.
right?
So I had like 2 bites of this thing, and then I threw up for what seemed like weeks afterwards.
Are you serious?
Yes, and for my entire, I'm 31 now. I was like, that's just ice and sugar.
What happened?
What could it have been?
It's literally sugar water.
Yeah. Like in the.
Okay.
Could it
Heater
have been
knots
the
for
ice
lemon
was just
water
like
or
tainted?
tap water?
I just wanted more sugar.
Tainted
in the
ice, you
water.
Yeah, it could have just been like really gross water.
Ice? Yeah, no, it
From,
could have been the
like,
ice. If the ice was like, dank.
I think I was
and-
at maybe they scraped it off the ice from the hockey game. And it was just gross,
Oh God!
sweaty men on the ice.
You know what though? Like, that is giving bad ideas to young kids that don't have
Yeah.
enough lemons for their lemonade
Staff
stand.
water
so
ice.
they're gonna do a makeshift
Yeah,
snow cone
gross.
little stand.
Nope.
I bet Zamboni could totally make like a shaved ice maker. I bet they would.
Let's go over what we've learned so far.
Okay.
Don't eat bees.
No.
Don't ever do that.
And I think it's important that we
Unless you want to
reiterate.
get out of school.
Yeah. Or throw
Fake
up,
an
apparently.
illness.
Right?
Yeah, don't throw up.
Yeah.
I've learned
But
that all
you'll
of us.
be done with your allergies, which is helpful.
Yeah.
And then don't make your own ice, probably, especially not from hockey ice.
Yeah.
No.
And lay down a fat beat so that you two can share your holiday worst moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was pretty good too. We got time for one more question?
Please.
Yeah.
Good.
It's
Who's
you.
up?
You're up.
I'm
It's
up.
you. It's you. It's all for you.
Okay.
I learned not to burp around my friends.
This is from You Do Whatever You Want, lady. It's 2015. Otter Wiggles. That one was too much, I think, because there was like a gurgle at the end.
I know. I had to
I
swallow.
can straight up taste that from here. I think.
You'd have an allergic reaction to the
started bleeding out of your eyes.
I gotta take Bree to the hospital. So one more, I think. It took my time answering the question. You fall out of your
You're
chair.
like convulsing. Bree, just one more question, okay?
Okay.
Otter Wiggles said, a lot of first things. What was the first thing you did when you moved out on your own? Example, because they had to give an example of that. I ate ice cream for dinner, which sounds glorious, but it was more depressing than I thought it would be.
I wonder why it was depressing.
When I moved out of...
Because it wasn't froyo.
When you realize that the only thing that you had to eat that day was ice cream at like 7 o'clock at night,
Yeah.
you're like,
We've all
I don't
been
know.
there.
I don't know about my choices today.
What was the first thing? How did I change my life? I guess I went to bed later. I always had a really strict bedtime when I was living with my parents, like when I was in high school. Like everyone was going to bed at like 10:30, 11, and Mum was like, start getting ready for bed at 9 so that by 9:30 lights off. God, I was like, this is so on fire.
Did you just like sneak books and stuff under the covers, like with your flashlight or whatever?
No, I've actually been
moved out?
addicted to 9 hours of sleep ever since. It's only now that I'm kind of only getting 7.5, 8, but I'm telling you guys, for the last decade of my life, I've been pushing 9.5 hours of sleep every night.
That's awesome.
Lucky you.
No, I
that
think
how
I've
you
been
got so
spoiled
tall, do
by
you think?
this.
You're
Yeah, I'm
just
just
so
like
healthy.
regenerating as I sleep. Because apparently that's a thing.
You're like a mighty oak, which should be, tables should be made out of that, because it's very strong.
A lot different to what people
Full
usually
circle.
call me, which is a mighty oaf, but thank you.
Oh, shit. Right? Don't call her that.
What was the first thing that you guys did when you moved out?
Go ahead.
I don't know. You go.
What did you change?
I think I know what I should have done, which is way funnier than what I actually did, which is probably just leave all the lights on and stay up. But I should have done, masturbated in the kitchen or something like that. Because
still
it's like,
time.
when are you going to, there is still
There's still
time,
time.
but I live with a woman now, so she would be like, hey, we
Us
do
ladies
Blue Apron in there.
have long showers. If you time it well.
Yeah, but the shower is a very socially acceptable place to masturbate. But like
while
in the
she's in
kitchen,
there-
like one arm on the dishwasher maybe.
I mean, I don't know.
And that's the reason. I'm saying like that's the reason.
I mean, kitchen masturbation tips, obviously. Do
Kitchen
it while
bashing.
the dishwasher's running. You sit on the
Oh,
counter
yeah.
because it's nice and warm.
Dude,
It's a nice warm little seat,
you're so smart, dude.
and it vibrates.
That's
Does
not
it?
bad. That's not bad at all.
Does a dishwasher though? Oh!
Hey, that hits something.
It definitely hits something.
Not anything
Not
important,
bad,
though.
but you are good. Just as you get good, we have to wrap it up as well.
Can I say one more thing about my kitchen?
Yeah.
My sink's too loud. That's it. That's not a joke.
Thank you
I hate
so
it.
much for sharing.
I've been learning so much. Your sink's loud, man.
Yeah.
Is it the disposal or it just is?
No, the water
The
coming out
pipes.
of the thing is
The
too
pipes.
loud.
The pipes.
Signs you know you're getting older. The
Turn
sink's
down
too
the-
Do you guys remember the movie Duplex? It's a terrible movie.
Oh, with Ben Stiller?
With Ben Stiller. It's a terrible movie.
Who's
But
the
there's
old
a
lady?
moment with the old lady and she's
Yeah.
like, the pipes went bangity bang, bang, bang. And then she like pauses and she looks and then she goes, bang.
Bangity bang bang. Bang.
Thank you so much for watching this episode of Table Talk. I hope you learned a thing or two about tables,
Nope.
And
Not a
bees.
thing.
sinks and bees and lifestyles. If you do want to get your topic in, you can do that. Just jump onto the subreddit, which is SourceFed subreddit, which is reddit.com/r/SourceFed. Or if you go to Twitter, make sure you just get your question in with that hashtag Table Talk. Until then, we'll see you next time. Have a great holiday. Have time off. Say hi to your loved ones and don't be thrown up on or eat bad food. I'm Maude Garrett.
I'm Mike.
Goodbye.
Topanga was supposed to be smart.
She was, and then she got really dumb. They
That's
just all
true.
got
Yeah,
really
she went
dumb.
from being like the hippie girl
Who was also valedictorian somehow.
and then to like really nerdy, then to like kind of like shrewy, weird.
She got
like,
shrewy and weird, like
yeah.
almost like hipstery, like where she's like nothing is cool. I felt like she went through a moment
Yeah.
where nothing was cool.
Perhaps, but yeah. Oh, that.
What? That
Ooh,
didn't.
oh
What
no,
didn't?
that
What
was
didn't? What
so
didn't? That didn't. I didn't.